right, now it is time to take us back to February 5th, 1988 with the main event, number 1.
The first one, even though it's a spin-off of Saturday night's main event, but it's not on Saturday. It's actually Friday. So they did,
Is there a reason why?
So well. I think it was just doing well, so they wanted to have like another primetime special just on a different day.
Out. Yeah.
Little double shot?
Friday, Saturday's main event, back to back. Wow.
Yes, and this is the first one in a big way because the big main event on this show, Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant, a year after, supposedly, somewhere around there, their WrestleMania match where Hogan picked him up over his head in front of 100,000 people, over in front of 1,000 people.
At the ECW arena.
Shitting out.
1,000 people.
And he danced on top of the ECW arena. Yeah.
BWO.
Before we get into that, let's take a small, short little look into the World of Wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter. There was really not much gossip in 1988 Observers.
Wow.
Yeah, not a lot of gaga, Tony, no. So really just kind of straightforward things here, but there's a couple things nonetheless, and then there's something about this show in particular that I'll save until the end of the review. But from the Observer, February 1st, 1988, Meltzer says, so next on the big event agenda is the NBC special on February 5th. Meltzer says, I'm told not to worry about Hogan and Andre's match, as Andre's back is in a lot better shape than it was last year, and they somehow survived that. He and Hogan are practicing daily, I'm told, and have a good match worked out. Meltzer put in parentheses, now let's not get carried away. There is a ton of speculation that Andre will win or the title will be held up. As mentioned before, Hogan can't win because he will kill WrestleMania 4. I'm not sure why that is. If they're going for a cage match, then you know the finish involves outside interference of Ted DiBiase. Meltzer puts here in parentheses. Actually, you can be sure DiBiase will get involved in the finish on February 5th. This is the first issue of our current 4-issue set. So that's how the Observer was going here. I guess you could buy them in sets of 4.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever had a physical Observer, and I don't know if were they in stores?
They would get sent out, right? It was like you joined the
a subscription.
The list.
You mail a check to Dave Meltzer's house, and then he sends it to you in the mail or something, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I ever...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, in my brain, so when I was going to do that, I was like, there's no fucking way this Observer's in 88, but there was. I was like, wow, that's...
Yeah, you got it like
crazy.
A newspaper, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's probably right, yeah. And a couple things here from the Observer, February 8th, 1988. Now, I couldn't find the actual Observer, but Saint Ridley from Squared Circle on Reddit had kind of a write-up of some stuff here, so I got some information from that. Meltzer has here, the wrestling war is, for all intents and purposes, over. The war between the territories, the ongoing collapse of the territory system, and Vince McMahon's rise is certainly the biggest story in decades, and at this point, the war is over, and Vince McMahon has won. Sure, the fighting is still ongoing, but even if Jim Crockett Promotions can recover from the troubles, the gap between them and the WWF is there, and it's just going to keep widening. So, which I guess makes sense. You know, WrestleMania is a big fucking deal. Like, you know, we're coming up on WrestleMania 4, so like WWF is pulling ahead. And when we watch old stuff back, it's hard for me. Like, I just watch it as it is. But I wonder how it was like watching wrestling in 1988 as like a territory fan, like, and then seeing this fucking big monster of a company just kind of swallow.
Yeah, that'd
everything.
be crazy. Wow.
Yeah, like I
that's
guess
like
that
only
happens...
watching the indies and then like, oh, what's this WWF thing? And you just tune in one time and you're like, holy shit,
Sure.
wow, this is insane.
Yeah, like that probably sucked, right? Like seeing all that just go away.
I mean, just because even if you look at it like sheerly off numbers, like a lot of territories died, right? So like
Sure.
a lot of people's favorite places died. And then just this one, you just kind of had to funnel into just this one. And we kind of saw it happen again, right? When WCW and ECW died.
Yes.
And everyone just kind of had to funnel here. And then, of course, we saw that a lot of those fans that were watching WCW and ECW just didn't go watch WWE.
Yeah, I'm not switching what I'm watching.
Right, yeah.
WWF's Royal Rumble came out the clear winner against the Bunkhouse Stampede Finals. The Rumble drew an 8.2 rating and was seen in 3.2 million homes, which is twice as many people as when Georgia Championship Wrestling show on WTBS was big several years ago when this wrestling war was getting started. It's the highest rated show in the history of the USA Network, and the encore broadcast on Monday drew a 4.8 rating. A regular episode of Primetime Wrestling in that time slot usually does a 2.9. All this means that is that the repeat showing of the Rumble was probably the second highest rated show on cable during the last week. So I think the Rumble was on TV at this time. Like, I guess, pay-per-view wasn't really a thing.
Okay.
So, Rumble was like a TV special. 8.2 rating is fucking nuts to
I think that's what WCW did with Clash of Champions, I think is what it was.
I believe that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I mean, like, wow. Yeah, like you said, like, these, this goes away, right? Like, 8.2 ain't happening any fucking time soon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, if you want to look at the wrestling audience and how it's dwindled over the past 50 years, like, there used to be a lot more wrestling fans, but, like, as time went on, it's, like, minuscule compared to what it was.
Yeah. Last thing here, other than the Observer stuff that I can talk about at the end of the show, the employment status of the Rock and Roll Express, Michael Hayes and Steve Williams with Jim Crockett Promotions has significantly cleared up. The Rock and Roll Express were fired at the Bunkcast Finals. On January 23rd, they were asked to do a clean job to Warlord and Ivan Koloff in 12 minutes. So instead, they did the job in 12 seconds. Ricky Morton laid down and let Warlord pin him. Then they flew to New York for the finals, and Dusty Rhodes learned what happened because he wasn't at the show and fired them on the spot. Belcher said they could be heading anywhere. The WWF is doubtful due to their size, and Michael Hayes was fired last week following an incident. Doesn't really say what happened. I imagine he was being an asshole. Dude, lose these guys in 12? Fuck you. I'll lose in 12 seconds.
12 minutes, 12 seconds. Yeah, I'm laying down right now.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got to get fired. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, wow,
what do you do?
Crazy.
Warlord, kick these dudes' ass while you're at it. But that is it for the Observer. Now let's talk about WWF, the main event, number 1. February 5th, 1988.
All right, so we start with a cold open here. We get a ton of small promo segments from everyone that will be wrestling tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was cool. I actually like this presentation a lot. It feels very this era with, like, loud promos and big logos, like, on just a background. So yeah, it's we first see Macho Man in front of a black screen with the Macho Man logo next to him, and Miss Elizabeth is there, and Macho Man says, "I'm gonna send the Honky Tonk Man on the first bus back to Disgraceland. Yeah, cut right, Elvis, one-way ticket. Yeah." I'm like, oh, okay, just saying some shit. I fuck with the Macho Man.
Right? That's funny.
The Honky Tonk Man is here now with Jimmy Hart, and they're next to a Honky Tonk Man logo. And
dude, Jimmy Hart has no glasses on, and it's fucking with me.
Dude,
that
it's cursed.
Weird.
It is
fucked
I wrote down Jimmy Hart naked.
Dude, without glasses, he is cursed. He needs to wear glasses. I don't know what it is. It looks strange.
Is Jimmy Hart a heel more times than he's face? It feels like he has to have been.
Always, yeah, with the megaphone and all that, right?
Yeah,
not
like
always, but most of the time, yeah, with the megaphone, loud and annoying. Everyone hated him.
Like, I feel like the most talked about stuff that he did was what, him being with Hogan, obviously, I guess, just because that was, him and Hogan was a package, I guess. But, like, any other time I see him, he's a little asshole with a megaphone with an asshole next to him. So Honky Tonk Man says, Macho Man can't keep his woman satisfied, and you all saw her fall head over heels over me, and he was a lousy tune-up for my guitar. And they show a clip of Honky Tonk Man hitting Macho Man with a fucking guitar, which is, I mean, top 5 wrestling weapons, the guitar.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is great.
Number 4 is guitar with a bunch of powder inside of it.
It has to be, right? Yeah.
Jimmy Hart says, well, he's a very lucky man, Daddy. He's very lucky that you don't play the piano. That would be weapon number 3 in my list if Honky Tonk Man carried a piano around and hit dudes in the head with it.
He dropped it from the ceiling, yeah.
Just like me on the back of it.
Yeah, and they come out of it, Tony, with the little keys in their teeth.
In their mouth. They look like an accordion when they come out.
Wow. That'd be a top 5 weapon for sure. Then we go to Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant here now. To your point, James, you said Jimmy Hart felt naked with the glasses. Andre is here, straps down, felt very naked to me.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was annoying the shit out of him.
Something happens later with the strap that I thought was pretty fucking funny. But yeah, dude, I was like, wow, he looks good. I was wondering what condition he's in, because I know we talk about, like, Andre's, health decline and physically. Yeah. And I from it seems, I mean, he's around for 4 more years. Not here specifically. He's like wrestling for 4 more years, but he's showing signs of the wear and tear, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we already passed the Mania match, and like his health
right.
was pretty bad then too. So
right,
yeah, as we keep going here, and I mean, we see the match here too. His mobility is sort of it's definitely not what it was like 10 years ago. Sure,
no. So Dibiase and Andre here, and Dibiase says, "I'm the $1 Million Man." Just I don't know if you knew that.
He just says that right at the beginning. I'm the $1 Million Man to Dibiase.
You got to fucking know what this is going on here.
I am the money man. I have money.
I got the fucking money, and I'm here with the only true heavyweight champion in the world, Andre the Giant. Hulk Hogan may hold the belt for now, but after tonight, that belt will fit around Andre's waist just as well as Andre's hands fit around Hogan's neck. And they show a shot of Andre behind goozling Hogan and choking him to death, which was pretty gnarly. And Andre said, "Oh God."
Dude. Oh wow.
It feels so good. I can't wait to do it again and again and again. And he's fucking. I mean, Andre as a heel is kind of awesome. I like
he
this
was doing
fucking
that.
big
DiBiase
bastard.
doing the evil laugh, the money man laugh, and it was good.
Fucking Hogan. Hell yeah, Andre. And then Hogan comes on screen, and this dude looks so fucking insane. Like, this dude's massive.
Well, it doesn't help that he's green screened, so like it just really looks fucked up.
Yeah. Hogan says, "When that big nasty giant stuck up behind me and put his filthy hands around my neck, I knew I was fighting for my life, dude. Thousands of miles away, Hulkamaniacs couldn't breathe either."
What? I don't understand that. Why are they dying? What's going on here?
The life of Hogan is the life of all the Hulkamaniacs. So if Hogan dies,
power. That's where he gets his power from the Hulkamaniacs. So they were choking
wipes out
too.
a whole fucking bunch of kids if he dies.
So when he gets body slammed, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I feel it," because I'm a Hulkamaniac as a little kid. Yeah.
He's like a voodoo child.
Oh my.
Hogan says, "That's why tonight when I step in the ring with Andre the Giant, the thoughts and the prayers of all those Hulkamaniacs that stood with me through the hard times are going to go in the ring with me. And Andre the Giant, with all that on my side, Hulkamania will never die." And Hogan flexes, and then they green screen him on top of the crowd shot, which I thought was cool before we go into the actual show intro.
So we do get the show intro here. It feels like an old game show intro.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah, it does.
Like the fucking squares coming in. It's always funny to see that.
Did they use the main event or the Saturday Night's main event?
Yeah, it was Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
shit's awesome.
This is a super large crowd here. Also in front of just a shit ton of people on TV.
This amount of people does not even think about wrestling, let alone watch it.
Yeah, you can imagine like how these guys became superstars. Like it wasn't so much, it was really that the exposure they had was just purely unimaginable by today's numbers. Like,
dude,
but like there's like at least 30 million people watching this on TV or something, and like the idea that they just all get to see the Macho Man and like Hogan and shit, like there's really no way that you don't become a superstar being on this show. I imagine the politicking to get on this fucking show was unbelievable. Like knowing that this is going to be like the biggest fucking show ever for
like
wrestling.
NBC?
Right. Yeah. Like I can't imagine the backstage going into this one.
Well, maybe you should put me on a couple times on this show, dude. I got some promos to cut and a video package.
Okay, they fucking green screened him. They probably thought that tech was awesome. He's like, whoa.
It was. Whoa.
Hey, put me in front of the green screen. Hulkamania will never die. So we start with Vince McMahon and Jesse Ventura here. Vince and Ventura are in front of the crowd with a live mic so everyone can hear what they're saying also. That's something that doesn't happen anymore. That's usually how they started the show back in the day.
Yeah, why do you think that is? Do you think it's just did the crowd not like it, or did they not like it?
I guess maybe because it's formatted like a TV show now, like you know, something like that. Instead, maybe before it was more like a broadcast, and like now it's like this is a episodic television show.
Sure,
so
okay.
Sit there and watch it and cheer. So Vince and Ventura, they talk about the show. Jesse Ventura is fucking just out of his mind. I mean, this guy looks insane.
Dude, what is he? How do you describe what he's wearing here? It's a leopard print hat.
Yeah, he's got a hat. He's got like a little robe piece on there on the top. He looks nuts. Dude, he's sitting there with his hat and this robe on, and he's just saying, "Fuck you, Hulk Hogan."
Dude, yeah, McMahon says, I'm here with Jesse the Body. Just flew in from Hollywood. Jesse is happy that he said this, and Vince says, how about a few comments about tonight's action? McMahon, fuck you. I don't deal in comments, I deal in facts. And the fact is this, fuck Hulk Hogan. I fucking hate Hulk Hogan.
Dude, he does. This is crazy.
Thank you, Jesse. He talks about Andre waiting a year to get his hands on Hogan, and the champ is going down, and he predicts it. The crowd boos this because they can hear him. Now, Jesse mentions here that the Hart Foundation are going to regain the WWF tag titles tonight, which I thought was interesting because this, I feel like, is the only mention of this on the entire broadcast.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe they didn't even know if they were going to be able to get to it or not.
Sure. Well, I feel like maybe they could have just got it. Like, because good Lord. Okay, but we'll get there. He also predicts the Honky Tonk Man is going to send Macho Man back. I don't know what that meant. And what the Honky Tonk Man is going to do to Elizabeth after, not even I know that, McMahon. Hey, fuck you, McMahon.
He grabs the mic. And another thing, McMahon. A lot of the local government here in this city have been pissing me off.
Oh, no, brother. Stop.
Another thing that pisses me off is Hulk Hogan, who here tonight is going to take too much time and take away from Bret Hart.
Maybe that's what happened. I didn't even consider that. It's fucking goo goo gaga. It fucked up their match.
Oh, yeah, probably. Wow.
Hey, McMahon, has Hogan talked to you about anything lately? Don't believe him. It wasn't me.
I'm starting a union right now, McMahon.
I saw you and Hogan go into a room. What was that about?
Vince says the Intercontinental title match is up next, but right now we have some footage on the Hulkster.
Yeah, we got a Hulk Hogan training montage. He's slamming and jamming that iron, if you will. Actually, he's slamming and jamming this iron so hard and so fast that by the end of this montage, he absolutely loses his fucking mind.
Dude, this is a psychotic outbreak here. Like,
this is what one scoop of creatine does.
This is a cup of Hulkaroos that gets you in the fucking place to be here. Hogan is so fucked out of his mind. I mean, like, he is the tannest man I've ever seen. And
wow.
I hope this is his personal gym because this is a sight to be seen. Like, the cops are getting called if this is a regular.
This was definitely Gold's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Gold's
That's
gym,
fucking true.
Right, yeah.
The faces he's making are insane. He changes his outfit halfway through this. I thought this was just a training session. Supposedly this is multiple training sessions. At the end comes here where he's done working out and he's looking at himself in the mirror and he's fucking flexing crazy and he goes, ah!
Hogan wasn't doing any fucking deadlifts or anything. He was doing all accessory work. He was on the functional trainer for 3.5 hours.
Yes.
Hey man, I just really needed to do tricep pushdowns. Fuck off. So Mean Gene is in the back with Honky Tonk Man and Jimmy Hart clothed. And he talks to him about their upcoming match tonight with the Macho Man.
Mean Gene says, Honky Tonk, here we go with the biggest title defense of your career. Any trepidation tonight? And Honky Tonk says, you're no journalist, green bean. You're missing the story here. The story here is romance. The lovely Elizabeth. And
let me cut you off right there. Fuck you, by the way.
Fuck off.
I'm one of the biggest and best journalists that you have here in the World Wrestling Federation. You're an asshole.
Put that cigarette out.
You're not even Elvis. Look at you. You look insane. If we're up to me, you would take a long walk off a short pier tonight, but I digress. Tonight, you're facing the Macho Man. Sorry about that, but can we do it again? We're live?
We're live,
okay,
pal.
Anyways, keep going.
Mean Gene legit. We know. She fucking wants to fuck the shit out of you, dude. We know.
Dude, you've been Elvis for like 4 years now. We're all sick of it.
Elvis is dead. I wish you were as well. Anyway, next question. How do you feel about your chances tonight?
We're live.
Daddy! Jimmy Hart says, even this bozo can see it. She wants you, Honky. And Honky says, I'm going to oblige her, being the gentleman I am. And Mean Gene says, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? I hate you. Die. Punches him in the head. Honky says, I got the title. I've got the title. I got the belt. And tonight, I'm going to get the woman, the lonely woman. And Mean Gene says, oh, no. Jimmy Hart says, and then we're going to take her, Honky. And Mean Gene says, where are you going to take her, Honky? And Honky says, I'm going to take her down the lonely street to the Heartbreak Hotel. And Mean Gene says, this wow, I hate this. You got to be fucking kidding me, buddy.
I had enough of this, I'll be honest.
Jimmy says, and you know where the Hound Dogs are going to be? And Mean Gene says, where is it going to be? Where are the Hound Dogs? And Honky Tonk Man says, in the ghetto.
Dude, he does say that.
Mean Gene says, oh, I hope the real Elvis doesn't hear that, and I hope you die.
I do like that they don't act like this dude is Elvis. He's just impersonating Elvis.
I mean, Jesse Ventura pretty much on commentary says he's the second coming of Elvis. So, like, yeah, like, he's the
because it very easily could have been, hey, this is Elvis.
Elvis is wrestling now.
Right, but it wasn't. It was that he was impersonating
Yeah.
Elvis, and that's what made him an asshole.
That was the heat. Yeah, right.
Right, so that, I got to give a thumbs up on that. So we go to Honky Tonk Man's entrance. He makes his entrance with then girlfriend and still girlfriend, I guess, Peggy Sue.
Who is fine with him wanting to fuck Miss Elizabeth.
I guess cucking your wife in the 80s is fine.
Yeah, well, Rick Rude invented it, so. Dude, one thing I like about, I guess this isn't like a just this era thing, but it feels like it happened more during this era. The tight, like, guardrails, so they had to have like security or cops come down with the dudes. Like,
the cops were always awesome. Yeah,
I thought that was a cool look. It made it feel like a big fucking deal. Like,
they
oh
had
shit,
guns
this
and
guy's
stuff too. Don't touch this wrestler.
I'll blow your fucking brains out, buddy. Don't touch this fucking dude. Yeah, I thought that made him feel like a big deal. Like they would like have to have people there to stop the fans from jumping all over them.
Yeah, I thought it was cool at ECW. They had cops too, because it's just like a crazy place.
That was just for Philadelphia.
No, yeah, but I think that's crazy too. Yo, they got cops here. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah. This place is rad.
So we go backstage here. Macho Man and Miss Liz are with Mean Gene. And the Honky Tonk Man music just won't duck. So Macho Man's just doing a bunch of theatrics to, I'm the Honky Tonk Man.
Dude, he's trying to talk, but they don't play his audio. It's just the Honky Tonks theme.
Dude, it sounds like the song is winding down too. Like it gets to the end of the song and they play it out, dun, 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 and then I got long sideburns. It's like, hey, turn that shit off. What the fuck is going on here? Mean Gene says, Elizabeth, the Honky Tonk Man, said he has plans for you. Are you worried? Then Macho Man stops and says, wait a minute, Mean Gene. I'm just a Honky Tonk Man. I'm a Honky Tonk Man. When we enter that ring, we enter the danger zone. In the danger zone, Macho Man rules. Elizabeth has nothing to worry about, and the Honky Tonk Man has everything to worry about. Yeah, that's right. And Mean Gene says, what about the claims he's made? And Macho Man says, it's fuel to fire for the Macho Man. Fuel to fire. And heat is on. And what he did to Elizabeth, Macho Man says, everybody's going to be watching Macho Madness tonight, and I guarantee you, he turned his fucking music off. Can we get his fucking? I can't fucking think. Fucking please turn this fucking music off before I fucking punch me Gene in the head. Honky Tonk Man, vengeance is mine, saith the Macho Man. Bet on me, man, all the way. Elizabeth, down the aisle. He goes off screen. Macho Man's the best, man. Like, this guy's the GOAT.
Dude, he is cool. He is awesome.
They zoomed in on this dude, and this is the most red man I've ever seen.
Dude, he was so red.
He's sweating. Yeah, he's sweating and fucking beat red.
He also exits the scene in the most belligerent way I've ever seen a person exit a scene. He's just like saying shit and looking directly at the camera, and he walks away backwards.
Still talking? Yeah.
So we have the Honky Tonk Man versus Macho Man Randy Savage. Intercontinental Championship match here is the first scheduled bout here for the main event. We come back to the ring, and Peggy Sue is still dancing to this dude's fucking music. It's been like 6 or 7 minutes, I feel like.
Gotta get that heat.
They can't turn it off. There's a fuck up in the production truck. He's gonna have honky tonk music all night.
No, it's like New Jack matches, that song just plays. He's got a guitar. He basically
Holy
is New
shit.
Jack.
That's a crazy idea, Tony.
He's
Wow.
a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk man.
So Liz goes to get in the ring, but Macho stops her because the Honky Tonk Man is goading her on.
He's a weird bastard.
And Jimmy Hart starts distracting the Macho Man on the apron. So Honky Tonk Man tries to riz Liz with the dance.
He's jiving.
He's doing that little finger point dance he loves to do.
Yeah.
And Macho Man is now chasing Honky Tonk Man around the arena.
Jesse Ventura thinks that Elizabeth enjoys this. Elizabeth gave Honky a big smile, and McMahon said, no, I didn't see that.
So Macho Man finally gets his hands on the Honky Tonk Man, and immediately Honky Tonk Man starts bumping all around for the Macho Man.
This is awesome.
Honky Tonk Man tries to sunset flip Macho Man, but Macho Man doesn't fall over and then punches him. Dude, I love that Honky Tonk Man literally cannot do anything to him unless there is an absolute 100% reason why. Even on the where you think we're going to the cutoff,
yes,
like he still gets back up, right? It's like a fake cutoff, right? Every time,
unless some nefarious thing happens first to give him the advantage, he's not having an advantage.
Right, like at any given point, if the babyface is not getting cheated, they're up. Like that's just old school American wrestling, right? If the babyface isn't given a reason to be down, then they're up. Like, and I thought that played off well here.
I mean, it works perfectly here, James, because like, I mean, the crowd is here for every bit of this. Like everything Honky has, like you would, if this was the only match on the show, you could believe Honky Tonk Man is the biggest heel in wrestling history. Like they hate this fucking dude and they love the Macho Man.
Macho Man chases Jimmy Hart again, which allows Honky Tonk Man to grab the megaphone and hit Macho Man with it. Ends up getting a 2 count.
Bitch. Dude, something super impressive that Macho Man does a lot. Like, he does it as a move, and he does it just to fucking go to the floor. Jumping from the ring over the rope to the fucking floor is crazy looking. He's a big dude.
Yeah, they just, I mean, the athleticism is nuts here. Macho Man was maybe that's why he was so over, too, is he was just, like, way different than the guys that were on top in the WWF at the time.
Way different, yeah.
So Honky Tonk locks in a chin lock while Peggy Sue is still dancing at ringside. She just can't stop emoting. Honky Tonk takes control and does a little dance for Elizabeth while Jimmy Hart chokes out Macho Man behind him.
He's serenading Elizabeth. Look, what'd she say? And Jesse Ventura is a super pro Honky Tonk Man. Jesse does a great job here on commentary, by the way. I think he's a great asshole announcer.
He is very good. I think so, too. Like, he's good at picking his spots and, like, he's good at protecting things, too.
Yeah, I think so, too.
The crowd is chanting Randy as he starts fighting back with some jabs, but Honky Tonk goes low and hits a line to take back over.
Fucking bitch!
Honky Tonk hits the multiple elbow drops, goes to the outside towards Liz here.
No.
The crowd is going fucking nuts.
They're pissed. They are so fucking mad. Yeah, dude. Like,
Macho Man's down and he's stalking Liz on the outside, and the
Jimmy
crowd's
Hart's
going
closing
nuts.
in on the other side too. Like they're fucking about to both collide and do something nefarious here, and Macho Man's struggling to get up.
And Macho Man comes from behind and hits the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah,
and the crowd just goes nuts here.
Hooray!
Honky Tonk gets back in the ring and begs off.
Oh, that was so fucking, dude. His beg off was like such a fuck you. Like you could hear the whole crowd go, "Oh, fuck this."
Yeah, Macho Man doesn't even entertain it, though. He just kicks him and throws him back to the outside. Fuck you. Macho Man then hits his patented double axe handle from the top rope to the floor straight on his legs.
Horrifying. Like that
always,
dude. Were we just talking about the show, or were we just talking about that like together? But like, yeah, the Macho Man double axe to the floor or off a cage. Like,
the off the cage one is nuts. Like, no thought, just fucking, I'm gonna rock this.
It's my
destroy
move.
his legs like insane.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing my move. Like, what the fuck?
Jimmy Hart gets on the apron. Macho Man pulls him into the ring.
Yeah, bitch, get in here.
Honky Tonk goes for a knee, but Macho Man moves. The knee hits Jimmy Hart, who bumps to the outside. Macho Man gets a sleeper on Honky Tonk Man, but Peggy Sue is now getting Elizabeth's face on the outside.
Huge pop for the sleeper hold. Sleeper was a fucking over move in 1988.
Macho Man breaks up the sleeper and goes out to protect Elizabeth here. Honky Tonk Man chases after him, but Macho Man throws him straight into the turnbuckle post.
Dude, you post them crazy.
Yeah, I like that, like I mentioned earlier, where sometimes you would think these cutoffs are coming, but they actually don't. Like Honky Tonk Man chases after him. You think, oh, okay, the distraction causes the cutoff, but it doesn't. Like, he goes out there, and then Macho Man still gets up on him.
He gets up on him, because he's the champion, but he's a champion because he's a fucking he finds a way. He's not the smart one of the bunch. Yeah, it's just really well done work, and it's like super. Like the crowd is just super into it. It's simple, but it's fucking works.
Because the babyface should always look good, right? The babyface should always be the guy that like you want to see do the shit. And like there was the control seg in the middle there where he does get him down, but now it's like, okay, I lost control and now the Macho Man's fucking kicking my ass.
And the baby always should be better at the wrestling part too.
Yeah, unless the heel's gimmick is I'm a better wrestler.
Sure, of course. Yeah, I'm the best in the world, yeah.
The ref counts to 10 as Macho Man gets back in the ring after Macho Man threw him into a turnbuckle post. And we get a count-out victory here for the Macho Man.
Yes, but of course, as Jesse Ventura says, McMahon, Macho Man may have gotten the victory, but that's a count out, McMahon. That title doesn't change hands.
So Honky Tonk Man grabs a guitar and stalks Macho Man with it at the end here.
For a while.
Yeah, a long while. He's like looking at him crazy.
Dude, they're having like a standoff in the ring, like slowly moving around his honky tonks.
Don't you do that.
Don't you fucking think about it.
I'm going to hit you with this guitar.
Don't do it.
Jimmy Hart then hits Macho Man from behind with his megaphone.
Fuck. Asshole.
Honky Tonk goes to hit Macho Man with the guitar, but Elizabeth jumps in the ring and gets in front of him to save him.
Dude, I totally expected a guitar shot to Elizabeth here.
Me too. I expected it until Vince said he was going to hit her. And then I was like, okay, never mind.
But like, what an unreal amount of heat that would have been.
Dude, that would have been insane. That would have been a riot.
Yeah, like
probably.
that might have been a riot.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit, look, fuck, that guitar was like not Jarrett gimmicked.
Dude, when Macho Man fucking breaks it, it takes like a minute.
Yeah, it was fucked. Honky Tonk goes to swing, but Macho Man stops it with his hands and then grabs the guitar and chases him out of the ring with it.
Fucking son of a bitch, let me play a song now. I'm the Honky Tonk Man.
So Macho Man then breaks the guitar on the turnbuckle and he hits it the first time and it doesn't bust through the back. My thought is, wow, if you hit her with that, she would have it would have busted her ass open the long way.
Holy fuck, it would have annihilated her. You should save this and hit Jake Roberts with this specific guitar.
So Macho Man helps Liz into the ring and then raises her arm and puts Liz on his shoulder. To a massive reaction from the crowd.
Huge reaction.
I'm assuming, awesome. And I don't know, because they popped for Macho holding the ropes for her to get into the ring. I don't know if he just never let her into the ring. That's what it felt like. And he finally
it did feel
welcomed
like that,
her into let her come into his place of work,
or
whatever it was.
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty cool to think about.
Yeah, because that's Vince. When he does that, Vince is like, "Oh, I can't believe it! Look at this!" Just him letting her into the ring. I was like, "Wow, this is a big fucking moment."
She did great too. She was like super bashful, like, "Oh, I don't want to. What am I doing here?" And then he put her on the shoulders.
Yeah, and then he hoists her up onto his shoulder, and like she's like super bashful is a great way to put it. And the crowd's losing their mind. I'm like, "Wow, this is like the purest wrestling thing I've ever seen."
Yeah, you're right.
This is the American dream right here, fellas.
Yeah, dude, like this is awesome.
You got your best gal in the ring, and you just won via count out here in front of 30 kabillion people. The largest crowd in wrestling history.
33 million are watching at home as well. Yeah.
So we go to a pre-tape. Vince and Jesse Ventura take us to the Pontiac Silverdome in March of 1987, which was the previous year here. And it shows us Andre versus Hogan.
I guess the build to this is that the heels are disputing that Andre beat Hogan at Mania, and they show the clip here, and it's Hogan trying to pick up Andre, maybe the first time in the match that he did it, and Andre, big man squashes him and lays on top of him, and Jesse Ventura says that it was a 3 count there, that while Andre was on top of Hogan, and Vince and Hogan and everyone else disputes that. So
I love the footage where you can't see if the ref's counting or not.
Yeah, it was actually pretty
Jesse Ventura said, "There's no damn replays in wrestling. So isn't football."
Anyway, let's go to the footage. So they show more of the build here at the Capitol Center in January of this year of 88. Hogan, I guess, had just won a match. Andre runs into the ring. Well, run, I guess, is putting it nicely. Yeah, he got into the ring as fast as he could in a suit, and he grabs Hogan by the back of his head and headbutts him, and then goozles him from behind. And that's kind of what started things off here. Then at the Coliseum in 1988, they have a contract signing on a very tiny table. This is like a table you would just have at a nice house that they use for this contract signing.
Yeah, you're right. Like a kitchen slab table.
Yes, yeah. And it's tiny as fuck. They are practically like nose to nose, it feels like. And DiBiase is there, and he says, well, now you signed the contract, Andre. Put your official stamp of approval on it. And Hogan and Andre both stand up.
Now, hold on a minute, Andre. Don't sign anything from the WWF. McMahon, I see what you're trying to do. Hulk Hogan's in the ring. I see McMahon.
Read the fine print, Andre.
I'm just saying, maybe don't sign anything without reading it.
Okay, Rick. Well, that sucks, McMahon. You got him. So DiBiase tells him to put the official stamp of approval on the contract, and Hogan lunges for DiBiase, but Andre grabs him and slams Hogan headfirst onto the table, which also glues Hulk Hogan's hands to the table because Andre flips the table over and Hogan goes flying backwards with it.
Dude, he grabs that table for life and he's like, I'm going to have this go on top of me.
His hands landed right on that carpet strip, brother.
He's stuck to it.
So we go backstage. Mean Gene is here with Andre, Virgil, and Ted DiBiase. Virgil has a $10 money spread here, which is awesome.
Dude, okay, it definitely was like low budget, like low numbers, right? It was hundreds.
Dude, okay, I don't know if it was ones. It looked like fucking ones, which was fucking hilarious. Yeah,
it's funny. He's just standing there with the money spread, not saying a word, just looking straight at the camera. It's the funniest
arms out. He looks good, dude.
Yeah. Wow, his buys and tries are huge. Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah. Dude, okay. I wonder if like either the joke is that he has ones and everyone's supposed to know it, or the quality of TVs back then, they were like, just fucking get ones. They don't know what this
maybe.
is.
I mean, bills looked different back then. It could have been,
maybe.
Could have been
right?
Hundreds, right?
Right. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Or it could have been Money Man money. It's like Ted DiBiase's face on it.
Oh, and his face on it.
That been good. Or I like to think Virgil had to bring his own money. They're like, you got to get the money tonight. All right, I got 10 $1 bills. All right.
He reaches into his pocket. I have $10. All right, we'll hold it up.
Make it look good.
Spread it out. Don't close up on this.
Mean Gene says, gentlemen, tonight you have a chance at the WWF Championship. Your comments. And Andre standing back there. He does have the strap up, by the way. And DiBiase says, chance. Andre's already the champ. He beat Hogan at WrestleMania 3 until the referee, obviously a Hulkamoron. I like that, Hulkamoron. He should have sold that at the restaurant.
Well, that's good.
Cheated on the 3 count, but this time Virgil will keep an eye on the referee. And DiBiase says that a coward has run from Andre for a year, and tonight he meets the Giant, and the rest is history. And Mean Gene says, obviously you are confident, and obviously the Giant is ready. And Ted says, of course, he's at the finest training at the finest facilities that money can find. And you know, money makes the man, and it takes big money to match up to a big man like this.
And you know, Mean Gene, I like money. Did you know that my gimmick is that I have and enjoy money?
That's my gimmick.
You can say
my gimmick, Mean Gene, is that I am the money man. Do you like that?
I understand.
Does that work for you?
So fucking DiBiase says Hulk Hogan is always with them Hulkamorons to nickel and dime them, and Hogan is small change compared to Andre the Giant. Do you understand that I am
like money?
Your account is overdrawn, Hogan, and Andre's gonna close it. I have money.
Your account is overdrawn, Hogan, and Andre, you're gonna close it. Andre, you say something about money. I'm gonna twist his head off and stab him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna twist his head off and rip it off. Are we live? Are we live?
Rip his head off and shit down his neck.
Okay.
Right. Can you say that?
Could you add something about money? Oh, I like money. All right. All right, cool. All right, yeah. We're ready for tonight. Come on.
Can you say something about money? I guess I like it.
Makes me happy. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, man. All right, we're going to head down to the ring. So we go to Andre the Giant's entrance. Andre makes his entrance with Ted DiBiase and Virgil. And I mean, I got to say, big fight feel here. Pretty big match for a TV special.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, Andre versus Hogan, rematch from Mania.
Free on TV. That's awesome.
Yeah, free on TV on one of the biggest networks around. You know, you either watch this or the local news, so pick one. So we go backstage. Hulk Hogan is here with Mean Gene. And, I mean, he is freaking out.
I mean, like, yeah, like, I guess this is why, like, I mean, like, I could see how wrestling got popular. Like, because, like, these dudes are, like, how do you not watch this? These guys are fucking crazy.
They're insane. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, especially, Macho Man and Hogan, yeah.
So, yeah, as James said, Vince sends it back to Mean Gene and Hogan. Mean Gene says, apparently Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant has millions of reasons to become WWF Champion. And Hogan says, well, with all the controversy from WrestleMania 3, Mean Gene, I've tried to keep an open mind, man. But I viewed the film 1,001 times. Andre the Giant, you only had me down for a 2 count. I slammed you and beat you 1, 2, 3, right in the middle. Maybe the prayers, the vitamins, and the training is small change to you in multi-million... This is fucking funny. I don't know why he does this the whole time. It threw me off. Is small change to you, multi-million-dollar man. He calls him multi-million-dollar man the whole time. Hey, that's not his fucking gimmick. We're live.
Dude, that would have been a sweet... I'm not $1 million man. I'm a multi-million-dollar man. Yeah, I don't think he ever did that, right? He never... Hogan was just calling him multi-million-dollar.
See, this is good. He's talking about money.
Andre, you can learn something here. He says, but I've invested my 3 assets wisely in a lifelong profit-sharing plan with all my little Hulksters, brother.
I'm in a timeshare with all the Hulkamaniacs.
It's a pyramid, you know. I'm at the top and all the other people are at the bottom, and it makes
trickle down economics, brother.
Hogan says, Virgil, you watch the referee. That's cool. All my Hulkamaniacs are going to be watching you. Then Andre the Giant, 1-on-1, with the whole world watching. I'm going to prove to you that I can beat you, and Hulkamania will live forever. And he does a fucking bicep flex, and he fucking slides backwards out of the frame. Barumba.
Dude, the way that he goes out is so funny. I love the way that everyone is like...
They make an exit.
Leaving these scenes. Yeah, it's very funny. All right, so Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan here.
Title on the line.
Is this the first appearance of the Winged Eagle?
I think so.
Oh,
well,
fuck.
Did you see the promo? Like, I don't know if you guys got this, but the promo Hogan cuts, he has the old belt on his waist.
He's got the Hogan belt.
And then when he comes out, he has the Winged Eagle, which assuming they just changed. Like, because they cut the promo whenever, right, with that old belt, the Hogan belt, and then when he actually came out, he came out with the Winged Eagle.
Oh, this is the debut of the Winged Eagle.
First appeared on February 5th, 1988 during the during this show. Wow, no shit,
dude. Okay, I looked at it and I said, "Wow, what?" Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
Great shout.
Nice.
I wasn't like I didn't even think of that. Yeah, wow, that's fucking awesome.
But yeah, so anyways, first appearance of the Winged Eagle belt here. Pretty cool. Looks great. In great condition. Hogan hasn't had a chance to throw it straight on the concrete just yet.
He tried.
He did try.
Dude, what's with this guy? He doesn't fuck with the belts. There's a little prop, dude.
He does not care.
Yeah, Hogan immediately threatens to break it over Andre's head. Hey, wait. This is brand fucking new. Like, let's not fuck this belt up,
Why can't I blatantly attack this guy with the title right now?
Vince should have did what the NWA did and make you put like $25,000 down to carry around the belt. And if you broke the belt, you'd have to pay the money for it.
Yeah, your little deposit. Fuck you. You don't get this back. It's ours. Dude, yeah. What was Hogan thinking here? I didn't understand this at all. Like, I get that he's pissed. He charges down to the ring, has the belt over his head like a fucking barbarian, and referee very specifically pointed out Dave Hebner stops him and takes the belt from Hogan. And Hogan is standing there like pouting and is surprised by this. Why the fuck can't I beat this dude to shit with the belt, dude? what the fuck are you thinking?
Every time, I feel like every time we've seen Hogan recently in the matches that we watch, he is threatening to break the title.
And doing eye rakes.
I mean, the one against Sergeant Slaughter where he threw it straight into the air and let it fall on the concrete was absolutely unhinged.
Yeah, man, that's nuts. He doesn't care about these belts at all. Come on, man, these are expensive.
So Dibiase and Virgil are talking to Andre here before the match starts, and Hogan ends up just saying fuck it and running at Andre and hot starting.
Well, they take so long here, and it's probably
they play his theme song the whole time.
They do. It must have been because they hated Bret Hart.
It had to be. Hogan said, keep my song playing.
I got a lot of pantomiming and gaga to do, dude.
Keep the fucking song on.
Play the fucking music. Yeah, it goes forever. And like Andre's on the apron. He takes forever to get in. They're talking on commentary about referee Joey Morella. I think he was the referee earlier for the IC title match, but he was the referee for sure at the Mania 3 match. And Jesse Ventura says, you know what, McMahon, I feel very good about this. Dave Hebner's refereeing this match, not Joey Morella. I feel very good. I fucking hate Joey Morella. And you know what? Fuck him.
Dude, Hogan also, I love in this match, every time Hogan rakes the eyes, dude, Jesse Ventura says, and how is that legal, McMahon?
McMahon, you like that? What the fuck? He does it.
Here he goes again, McMahon. Dude, he does. And Ventura says it every time that he does it. Every single time. Oh, and there he goes again with the raking of the eyes.
Dude, Vince has no answer for it because he's probably like, dude, why is he fucking doing that? Like, Hogan is doing...
He's the only babyface I've seen in the WWF at the top that rakes the eyes as consistently as this.
It felt, I swear at one point he runs off the ropes and rakes his eyes. Like, he's shit.
Oh, here he goes again.
Hey, McMahon, what the fuck? He's cheating, McMahon. What are you doing? What else is he doing back there? Talking to you.
Yeah, what did you guys have a meeting or something earlier? What was that about?
Did you tell him to rake the eyes and also not to start a union?
So DiBiase and Virgil are talking to Andre. Hogan hot starts. He brings both of them in, Virgil and Ted DiBiase. Kicks their fucking asses. 2 big boots to both of them. They both go flying over the top rope.
That was awesome. I don't know how that works. Big boot that you go over the top rope on. That's cool. I'll take it.
Shit was hot. Crowd said, "Oh hell yeah!"
Dude, the crowd was nuts.
Yeah, they went nuts. Hogan is now taking the heat to Andre with some punches here. Andre is selling loopy.
McMahon.
Very, very good selling from Andre here. Yeah, very good stuff here. Hogan does a Mongolian chop to Andre. He's just trying shit at this point.
It is right. He's trying to think, what can I do other punches and chops? All right, Mongolian chop. How about maybe I should go for this fucking dude's eyes.
So Hogan tries to knock him down with the running elbow, tries to hit the axe bomber. Nothing is getting him down here. Hogan then knocks DiBiase off the apron and he kicks him. And the money goes flying everywhere like Sonic rings. Dude, I thought that was awesome.
Was that the one where he stomped on his head?
Yes, dude. Yes. Okay. He got him off the apron, and when he was down there, he kicked him again. Yeah,
that was fucking. He walks over, stomps on DiBiase's hand. You can't see the money, and DiBiase's hand goes up, and money goes flying. Dude, that is fucking so awesome.
So Hogan rakes Andre's eyes and then hits a line in the corner.
How can you condone that?
Do you see what's happening, McMahon? So Hogan then winds up a punch and then rakes the eyes again.
And then McMahon, he goes to the top rope. What are you doing?
What is happening?
McMahon, what the fuck?
Maybe Dave Hebner wasn't a great choice, McMahon.
Yeah, that's probably was he not admonishing him for it.
So Hogan goes to the top rope and Andre cuts him off and throws him off. Andre
fucking Flair.
Dude, yeah. And then Andre, you're right, he said, I'm going Ric Flair tonight. Going the distance, brother. So Andre walks out of the corner here. And then all right, hold on. Let me set this up a little better.
Please.
So Hogan goes to the top rope like Flair. Andre cuts him off like Flair. And then Andre walks out of the corner and falls over like Flair. So Andre is down and goozles Hogan off the floor on his back.
That was awesome.
And then he gets Hogan on his back, is goozling him because if you remember when he should have been talking about money, he was talking about snapping and twisting his head.
He should be stuffing $1 bills in his mouth as we speak.
So Andre hard whips Hogan into the buckle. He falls down. Andre then chops him. I said, "Oh my god!" Andre chops in the corner.
He could have probably killed him with it if he wanted to. Like, this was very nice.
Andre then hits Hogan with a big boot, and he even falls down while doing it.
I don't think that was on purpose. I think he just kind of lost his balance there, which they didn't really shoot it. So I was like,
dude, cameraman saved the spot. You know, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hogan rolls to the outside, but Virgil rolls him back in.
He didn't hit him or anything, just throws him back in.
I like that Jesse Ventura says that he did that because they didn't want to count out like the last match had. You're not going to get away this way, Hogan.
I'm on to you, Hogan, every step of the way.
So Andre then starts choking Hogan with his own strap.
Dude, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, I've never seen anybody do that. He used the strap of his singlet and wrapped it around Hogan's neck. I said, wow,
Dave Hebner said, can you please stop doing that?
Oh, you didn't fucking see that.
I thought you were on our side.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hogan hits a fucking flying clothesline out of the corner, and Andre finally goes down.
Dude, he's fucking fired up.
Hogan then goes for the leg drop, but Virgil grabs his leg. The ref gets distracted by Virgil after this as Hogan hits the ropes on the other side and hits the leg drop and pins Andre for the win, but the ref didn't see it.
Fucking Virgil, right?
Andre then grabs Hogan by his little hairs.
Hey, what the fuck, dude? Stop touching my
Dude, he grabbed the shit out of his little hairs and started headbutting him to the back of the head.
I don't got a lot of left, brother. What the fuck?
And then he hits a crazy suplex. Andre then pins Hogan, and the ref counts what I initially thought was like a fucking 5 count or something.
Okay, me too. I definitely thought the match was super over.
Yeah, like I think Hogan's lost on the count. Vince is lost on the count. I'm fucking super lost. Hogan kicks out at like fucking 1. He thinks it's like 3 or 2 or something at this point. Yeah. The ref then counts 3. Vince like starts saying the match is over at like the ref's 2 count and then says, "Oh, 3. Oh, it's over."
Fuck.
This is one of the most fucked up pins I've ever seen.
Everyone was wrong.
The crowd can't believe it, and Vince is just saying, "Nope, that's not right. That is not right."
You fucked that up, didn't you?
And I love that Ventura said, "The guy's only human, McMahon. He can make mistakes. There's no instant replays in wrestling. It's not football.
This isn't football." And Vince says, "I can't believe what a stupid mistake that was."
Then maybe I should start my own football league then.
with replays and blackjack and hookers.
Is there going to be a union for everybody in the XFL, Vince?
Stop saying that.
So Hebner then gives Andre the belt, and we are announced that we have a new world champion.
Hogan can't believe it. He keeps fucking pulling at his hair, which is a bad idea. It's really gonna fuck his situation up here more and worse than this. Looking at Dave Hebner, he's saying that he kicked out at 1, and he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And
what the fuck, dude?
Dave Hebner's like, "Nope. That was the finish. You lost." And he carries the belt. He goes out of the ring, carries the belt all the way around the ring. Hogan is yelling at him from inside the ring to the floor the whole way around. And then Dave Hebner goes and hands Andre the belt. Howard Finkel makes the official announcement, and Mean Gene is here on the apron. And Mean Gene says, "Apparently you're the new champion." And Andre's not really sure, I guess, what's going on here.
I just won the World Tag Team title.
Dude!
He did say that. What?
There's no surprise. I told you I was going to win the World Tag Team Championship. And now I surrendered the World Tag Team Championship to Ted DiBiase. What?
So there's no way that's what he said or meant to say.
I listened to it a lot.
Okay, you did? Okay.
He said tag team. The first time he said tag team, the second time you might not have.
Please, I would love to. Because, James, not only did I listen to it a bunch of times, I put captions on. The captions say he says World Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, okay, I thought I heard that too. That I'm the World's Tag Team Champion.
I'm going with the World Tag Team. He blatantly, it couldn't be any. That's the only clear thing he says. Tag Team Champion.
He says World Tag Team, then he says World Championship.
This is no surprise. I told you I'm going to win the World Tag Team Championship. And now I surrender the world. Wait. What does he say? Go on. Okay, he definitely says, "I surrender the World Tag Team Championship to Ted DiBiase."
He says it twice. Wow. They only subtitle it once though, but yeah, the second time.
Yeah, I mean, the second time you could maybe get away with thinking he said heavyweight. But I don't know, man. I swear he says Tag Team Champion the most fucking times. That's the only thing I can understand.
He's surrendering both tag belts to Ted DiBiase. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, so my first thought here is he must be going after the World Tag Team Championship. So like he's doing the interview and like he's trying to say that I promise you I'm going to win the Tag Team Championship. So like I don't want this.
Okay.
Right? But then I think because he said World Tag Team Championship and he's blown up from after the match, that maybe he just says it again where he doesn't mean to. And now I surrender the world. Because like he says world and then like as he says tag team, he starts to like go out. Because I don't think he meant to say that. But then he says it's Ted DiBiase. That's got to be it. Because like, yeah, you're right. He does say Tag Team Championship twice.
That feels right though. That is probably what happened. But that is so fucking funny.
That is insane.
That is funny.
Crazy.
I'm surrendering the World Tag Team title to Ted DiBiase. Oh shit! Okay, it was a one-on-one match.
Are we live?
Can we do that again? Oh, we're live.
He's in the ring.
We have another match. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's
hurry. Tag team championships, oddly enough.
Yeah. Let's hurry this up then. Yeah. Sure. Tag team champion.
Don't worry about that next match. I'll fucking win the tag team championship.
He's gonna win them. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Yeah. Cut that last match.
Yeah. That's cool. Fun. So I had down here.
That's funny as shit. He was so worried about the Brett tag. I didn't see more tag team championship.
So yeah, Ted DiBiase is the new world champion for now. Anyways,
they did that fast. They did that super fast. I always thought it was like long. I don't know why I didn't think it happened. Like, I won the belt. Here's the belt. All right,
yeah, I thought it was like the next show. I didn't realize he does it immediately. So okay, this is even so. Andre says he's giving the world tag team title to Ted DiBiase. Gives the title to DiBiase, puts it around his waist, and then I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I swear this is what I heard, but I swear Andre on the mic says, "Yes, sir."
Okay, give me 1 second.
Please,
yes,
please listen. As the title's going on DiBiase, I swear he says,
"Oh, he does." He said,
"Yes, sir." He says, "Are you surrendering?"
He says, "Are you surrendering the belt? Are you sure you're doing that?" "Yes, sir."
Hold on.
Please listen to it.
"Yes, sir."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dude,
He does say that.
That's so
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That is fucking awesome.
Oh wow, this is
Andre's based.
This is the greatest moment in wrestling history right here. All of this.
World Tag Team title,
Dude,
yes, sir.
And it only gets better, James, as this goes on.
Oh my god! I mean, it comes to the greatest. It comes to the greatest moment in wrestling. Like this is like back to back to back. Like we're slamming moments here. Crazy. All right, so the ref then stops Hogan from rushing DiBiase. On commentary, they're talking like Jack Tunney's not going to let that fucking happen. Like no way, right? We'll figure out what happens, but like no way that fucking works. So the ref stops Hogan from rushing DiBiase. Dave Hebner. Hogan then picks up Dave Hebner, turns him around, and puts him in the corner. The camera shot gets real close on Hogan, and Vince says, "Well, what's that going on in the ring?"
Is that,
and then,
is that Dave Hebner? Or is that Dave Hebner?
It pans out to the hard cam shot, and there are two Dave Hebners in the ring.
Dude, I can't imagine watching this live in 1988 on a TV that is meant for 1988 and staring at two Dave Hebners in
There's
the ring.
no fucking way there's two refs that are identical. What
that had to be
here?
The craziest fucking thing in the history.
This is one of the greatest moments ever. Two Dave Hebners?
Dude, that probably was on the news.
The headline on the newspaper. There are two Dave Hebners. What does this mean for the World Wrestling Federation?
Are you paying them both separately, McMahon?
In the bottom down there, and Jesse Ventura is saying that he wants a union.
Who do you sign the check to, McMahon? Dave or Dave? Dude, this is insane. Two Dave Hebners are arguing, and Hogan is like yelling at the DiBiase posse, and he slowly turns back and he stops and he stares at both Hebners, and he's so confused.
What the hell is going on, brother? There's two Daves.
To pantomime him trying to figure out why these two dudes are identical, he wipes his face and his arms because they also have identical faces and arms. And he comes over and he points at both of them. What the fuck, dude? Who are you, Dave? Or are you Dave, brother? Which brother is Dave and which dude is Dave?
He goozles both Dave Hebners.
Dude, he grabs them both up and he's going to kick both their asses. He's going to find out who the real Dave Hebner is by kicking both their asses.
By hook or by crook, brother. I will find out who Dave Hebner is, dude.
It's not Dave.
It's not Dave.
And so Hogan lets both Hebners go. He's grabbing his head. He's contemplating his entire life now. He's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And it cuts back to the Hebners, and you can see them mouthing. They're both saying, "I'm Dave Hebner" to each other.
which is awesome.
They're arguing with each other who the real Dave Hebner is. And I don't know how we find out here, because we obviously don't watch ahead of this, but the Hebners then start shoving each other, and it's getting intense. And Hogan is watching, and then one Dave Hebner punches the other Dave Hebner and knocks him down, and then kicks him in the stomach, and the crowd's fucking going nuts. They've chosen their
number
Dave.
One.
They think he's the good Dave Hebner, not the bad Dave Hebner.
Dave number one.
Punched Dave number two.
They've decided that the one that can fight is the Dave Hebner.
I mean, this crowd is going ape shit. This is the fucking craziest thing they've ever seen.
They're losing it, dude. Yeah.
Dave Hebner then kicks Dave Hebner out of the ring. Slips doing it.
Dude, he almost dies. Yeah.
Okay, so then the Dave Hebner that kicked the other Dave Hebner tries to leave, but Hogan grabs him by his ass and then taunts to the crowd crazy.
Dude, forever. And he pantomimes and points, he points to the ref and pantomimes money, to say, oh, is this the Dave Hebner that got paid off? The crowd had already decided they like this Dave Hebner because he won a fight. Now Hogan is threatening to kick his ass and asking the crowd if it's okay.
So Hogan then lifts up Dave Hebner. This is absolutely unhinged, by the way.
I could not believe this happens.
Hogan lifts up Dave Hebner and then runs at the ropes with him. Gorilla press position.
Yes.
Runs at the ropes and then throws him at Ted DiBiase and Virgil and Andre the Giant, and he overthrows them, and they do not catch him.
He lands right on the floor, and you can see, if there's got to be a slow motion version of it. You could see him go over their head, and they have to try to reach their hands up to catch him, and he still doesn't go. Andre, by the way, wanted no involvement in this because he lands at Andre's feet.
Dude, wow. I saw the hands scrape his back as he was going. I was like, wow.
He died.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought too. He's just laying there on the ground. I know he's like, motherfucker, dude.
Well, at least we have two Daves.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We still have a main event, so we need the other Dave.
I could not fucking believe that they didn't catch him. Hogan must have been so fired up, or he didn't realize Dave was lighter.
How small he was?
Yeah. He sends him.
I mean, he full sent him he really threw him.
We gotta go, dude. Yeah, he must have. Maybe he underestimated how good of a throwing a person he was.
Maybe he just fucking hated this dude. You just cost me the World Wrestling Federation title, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
He's throwing him. It's fake.
Dude, I've said it to you before. The Zandig throwing Joker from the ring to the light tubes. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I need that over this.
The audio lined up with it? Yeah.
Fuck you. This whole end segment is legit legendary.
Dude, he's got him by the neck.
He picks him up. He's got him hoisted up. He's holding him high. He sprints from one side of the ring to the other and launches them. Maybe he thought they'd be further back and he was just going. But, dude, Dave hits the floor and fucking dies. Wow. Dude,
at least he hits Andre's arm, so
sure.
There's a little bit where he stalls out.
But he ends up underneath Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, I mean, just talk about back-to-back greatest moments in wrestling history.
And it's not done.
No, because we get the best promo of all time. So we go to commercial and come back to a tag team match in the ring. I said, what? We have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, Vince says, oh, we'll be back with more. And I'm like, what the fuck could be more? It's got to just be the Hogan promo. Yeah, we're back. Strike Force of Rick Martel and Tito Santana, who I think are the tag champions.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
making their entrance. Hart Foundation's already in the ring. And I'm like, I'm looking legit. 2 minutes left on the Peacock feed. I was very confused.
2 minutes left, and they say, we have to go backstage. I said, oh.
Dude! What?
How does this work?
Vince says, Hogan's backstage with Mean Gene. I'll tell you, I've never seen anything like that before. And Vince says, Mean Gene Okerlund is standing by with Mean Gene.
I swear I hear Jesse Ventura go, huh?
So Mean Gene says, all right, Vince McMahon, Bedlam and Pandemonium, Hulk Hogan. I'm sure there's going to be a thorough investigation into what happened here tonight, and I know you couldn't be any more disappointed. And Hogan is like, might as well be crying. Hogan says, how much money did they spend on the plastic surgery, man? I had all the bases covered. I had Hulkamaniacs watching Dibiase. I had Virgil at his place. Never in my wildest dreams, Mean Gene, would I think I would get ripped off by a penny pinching two-time referee. How much money on the plastic surgery? How much money did he pay the referee off?
The match is starting, by the way, in the background as he's talking.
The bell ring. Yes. Yeah. When I turn around, Mean Gene, they were identical. Identical! Look at the shoulder, brother. Look at the shoulder. The referee's paid off, brother. Look at the $100 bills falling out of his pockets. They're replaying the finish here as Hogan is watching it, I guess, on the screen. Look at the shoulder, dude. Look at the pockets, brother.
Dude,
Hulkamaniacs! Hulkamaniacs! And he walks off screen.
Dude, the cadence of the last part is so fucking funny because he's like crying.
He's weeping.
Right? Like he lost the WWF title.
It's over.
Like, it's... Look at the $100 bills falling out of his pocket. He's got the hands on his head. The $100 bills falling out of his pocket, man.
Hulkamaniacs! Hulkamaniacs! Dude.
Wow, that is awesome.
How much did they spend on the plastic surgery?
I find myself saying that randomly, just all the time, just randomly saying that. Like, it's so fucking funny. How much money did they spend, man?
Dude, it's hilarious. Like, that's the only explanation for this. There's not...
It had to have been. There's no way he had a brother.
There's no twin. There's no brother. Yeah, like, there has to be some guy off the street they gave plastic surgery to look
How
exactly
much did they
like
spend on it? Well, this dude's the multi-million-dollar man, Tony. It is completely plausible that he had enough money to make this guy look like Dave Hebner.
After the plastic surgery, he probably spent all of his money. He's just a millionaire now. Dude.
He's back to just the millionaire.
Who is this union scab ref McMahon?
If we had a union, this ref shit wouldn't happen.
You don't have contracted refs, McMahon. Who is this? Yeah, so DiBiase is, I don't think officially, like, I don't think in the record books it show he's not champion, right? I think Andre, they recognize his title, and then, like, it's a less than 1 day reign, and then the belt's held up and they do a tournament for the title at WrestleMania 4.
Right.
I believe that's right.
Gotcha.
Anyway, back for the tag match.
Yeah, man, we got Strikeforce versus the Hart Foundation here.
I'm
Brett
excited.
with the singlet over the tights.
Very interesting look. I like it.
Brett hits a pile driver for a 2, and we're all out of time!
I couldn't fucking believe it. Because, like, I was like, wow, pile driver, that's awesome. I thought it was going to be pile driver 1, 2, 3, and then we're out. It was pile driver, well, the show's over. We're going to go. See you so long from Indianapolis. I said, what?
Dude, I've never seen a commentary team rip their headphones off as quick as Vince and Victoria did. All right, we're out of here.
They go, you hear boop, 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 with the mic, like...
I'm not watching this shit, McMahon. They do a wide shot. Vince says so long from Indianapolis, Indiana. They do the widest shot ever. And if you squint close enough, you can see Brett doing a sunset, Rick Martel stopping him and stacking him high and then winning.
Like, I mean, interesting.
Nuts. That was, I don't know if there's a story to that. I'm trying to see if there's any reason why.
The Hogan stuff, the 2 Hebner gimmick went over, I'm sure, right? It had to go overtime.
Wikipedia says that the match was still in progress when NBC signed off. In 2014, when the WWE Network was made available this episode to its on-demand section, the ending of this match was added in. Oh, the actual feed doesn't show the finish. Like, that part was added in for the network.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So their headset coming off and all is not actually included in the real feed.
Sure, okay.
That makes more sense. But that's
I mean, it's like a wild way to end the show. Like, oh, we're out of time, we gotta go, kind of thing. You know, WCW did it a lot. We're like, but they never did it in the middle of a match like that, I don't think, right?
They do a cage match in like a month between Strikeforce and Randy Savage and the Hart Foundation and the Honky Tonk Man. Like 6-man steel cage match.
Whoa.
Wow, what the fuck? Holy shit, that sounds awesome. This was a great show.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, the both matches were fun. Even the third match was fun. I got to see the finish of it. But the presentation is fun. Like, it's definitely a time capsule wrestling. Like, all this is doesn't exist anymore in this kind of manner, like how people consumed wrestling and enjoyed it crowd-wise and presentation-wise too, I guess you could say. And like the matches had a ton of heat and everything was simple. And I mean, this was fun. I enjoyed this thoroughly. Before we go here, I want to bring back up the Observer, because I mentioned that earlier. From February 15th, 1988, Meltzer writes, quote unquote, "There's 2 Dave Hebners in that ring." Meltzer says, "All I can say is I hope whoever came up with that finish got a nice bonus in this week's paycheck." Meltzer says, "It's been 33 years since pro wrestling had been on TV, a TV network during prime time," which is, I didn't realize that. That's pretty crazy. "Well, wrestling still hasn't been there, but once again, Titan Sports appears to have come out smelling like a rose." He says they accomplished what they set out to accomplish, and presenting pro wrestling was obviously not in their plans. They got the title from Hulk Hogan without having him to do a job. Andre wasn't hurt. WrestleMania was set up, and most of all, they ended the show with an angle so bizarre that it diverted everyone's attention from the few weaknesses in the show. Most of all, the sleight of hand finish distracted everyone and stunned them long enough so there was no threat of a riot. And that was a stroke of genius, because doing a screw job title stealing from a babyface as over as Hogan could easily escalate into an out-of-control situation. The Friday night NBC show, the main event, drew a 16.1 rating and a 26 share, which translated makes it the most widely watched wrestling match in the history of the United States. Meltzer said, "I'll go into detail about the rating next time, but basically it was an average rated primetime show, although it did a lot better than NBC normally does with the bomb rags to riches in that slot." There were NBC folk who were talking top 5 or top 10 for the week, but it was probably in the number 25 range. That is crazy to me that like, a 16.1 was a average rating for NBC primetime in 1988.
That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, different times for sure, yeah.
But yeah, so like he just he said it was a smart finish. I thought he was gonna shit on this. I thought he was gonna fucking hate this, but he said it was a smart way to set stuff up for Mania and all. And I mean, it's fucking legendary. I even as someone that didn't really follow this era of wrestling, I knew about 2 Dave Hebners.
Yeah, dude. I was your spin, brother.
Shit is fucking awesome, man. I didn't know Andre was giving up the tag titles, though. That's
crazy.
Something I just figured out here. That's fucking tremendous. And that is it for WWF The Main Event, number 1 from February 5th, 1988. And that is it